Hey guys, so again today I'm going to bring you another highlight of the Evolution Bloodcraft deck. This is post buffs to Dragon, Reanimate, Shadow, and I believe Portal artifact as well. But yeah, it's going to be focused around Destructive Succubus today, so really good card. So quickly run over the deck. I've done it in other videos and stuff, so if you want to see a more in-depth look at it, you can go look at other Evolution Bloodcraft videos I've put up. So it revolves around Zeus and evolving as many followers as you can, because every time you evolve, for each time you've evolved, Zeus gains one of these effects randomly, and obviously they stack. So like if you evolved 8 times, you'll gain one of these effects, like 8 random effects out of these 5 every time. So he's super good. So along with that, you run Destructive Succubus if you're focusing on evolving, because it costs 1 less every time you evolve when it's in your hand, and when you play it, it deals 3 damage to all enemies. And if Vengeance is active for you, it summons 2 serpents and gives all serpents ward. So basically, you can play this for like 5. If you get it early enough, you can play it for like 4 or 5, and it's amazing if you're playing it 4 or 5. We're also running things like Hinekar. If you play it for 5, it evolves itself, and then it deals X damage to a random enemy follower. When it dies, X is the number of times you've evolved it. Allied followers. Again, you're running Jafnar as well. So whenever you evolve a follower, when he's in play, he evolves. It's another free evolution. Urius, if you have Vengeance active, evolves for 0 as well. This card's insane, amazing. Always run it in Bloodcraft decks. So whenever an enemy follower comes out of play, it deals 1 damage to the enemy leader and restores 1 defense to your leader. That's great. The ability to evolve for free is also great, but once you evolve him, anytime he kills a follower on your turn, and he doesn't die, he restores 4 defense to himself, so he goes back up to full. He gains 4 attack when you evolve him as well, so he becomes a 5/5. Really good card. And then finally, another card that evolves itself you've got is Trill. It's a really versatile card, so you play it for 4 mana 3/3, and you either put in a 2 mana 2/2 that when you play it, it evolves Trill for free, and it also restores 2 when it dies. Or you get Demon Song, which doesn't evolve Trill, but it deals 2 damage to all enemy followers for 3 mana, and if you have Trill, it deals 3 instead, so it's really good. So along with that, you run your Olivia Blackwing, because it's an evolve package. She gives you such a wide range of effects when you've got a good amount of evolves, so what it does, it opens up a lot of plays late in the game. So if you play it for 8, but it recovers X play points, and X is the number of times you've evolved a follower this game. So if you've evolved 5, you're effectively playing this for free, for 3 mana, and then whenever you play another follower for the first time on each of your turns, give it the ability to evolve for 0. So if you have a board of this, like a Succubus and maybe Zeus, or like a small Zeus, you have to prioritize things to get rid of, and this is something that they always have to try and make a priority, because it just keeps evolving things every turn. Along with that, you're running like standard draw package with 3 Unleash the Nightmare to draw followers from your deck, and 2 Restless Parish. Standard 2 drops with the Blame. I got 1 Entrance and Blow on here. Liberty, because when it's in play and you evolve an allied follower, it deals 1 damage and restores 2 health. It's quite nice. The last 2 things what it covers: Angelic Smite, because it deals with the amulet decks such as Heaven or Portal. It helps removes like Destruction in white and black, and it removes the Alana's Prayer. Finally, a little bit of tech I've got in here is Laura, the Enraged Commander. So it's a 4 mana 3/3. If you evolve it, it becomes a 5/5 Storm. If Vengeance is active for you, it gives a Bloodcraft fall in your hand, Storm. If it's your 10th turn or later and Vengeance is active, all Bloodcraft followers gain Storm. The last one to look at actually is Azazel, because if you evolve it, so it deals 2 when it comes in. If Vengeance is active, it will deal 6 instead. If you evolve it, it sets your leader's max defense to 10, so you're always within Vengeance, but your leader can only take 3 damage at a time. But yeah, that's the deck. So it works really well for climbing ladder. Super good climb ladder, super fun as well to play. I'm just going to show you a quick highlight. So these are all the games I played today. It's like 21. I think I won 1 more than I lost or something. But I was mixing it up between that deck and Heaven. It was like, and the Alana Heavencraft. I just kept going between them depending on how I was feeling at the point in time. So yeah, this is against an Alana Heavencraft. I'll just run over it. Guys, if you like the video, feel free to subscribe. You can also follow me down below on Twitter and Twitch. Started streaming recently on Twitch. This game's actually a highlight from when I streamed. So yeah, if you guys are interested, feel free to follow in the links below. So We'll get in the game, start off, we get the Restless Parish in turn 1, which is really nice, so it makes us draw 2 cards. Basically, if we take 1 damage, draw an extra. We draw an extra card at the start of our next turn, it's really nice. They don't do anything turn 1, turn 2 we play Hinacar out because there's no reason to do nothing. Might as well get some board presence going. And then they play out Hoverboard, which is like it's a valuable trade for us. We play out Unleash, we draw 2 cards, and we just get fast forward the first couple rounds, so let's just trade there. Turn 3 they've got Iron Knuckle none, so it's going to take 2 cards, but that's fine. So what we do is we just Unleash again, because why not? Like, you can get extra card draw, get more cards in the hand, and we just get the double trade. And we actually missed the 1 damage here, I forgot to attack with this one, but that's fine. 1 damage isn't a big deal, right? And then the Kel, turn 4, he evolves it. I've also noticed this deck, I always seem to be on first when I play the evolved deck, and it's really annoying, because you want the extra evolution point to get you more for your Zeus, but so here we want to clear this off, so we decide to play out this Urius, just because Urius is trading into this, and then Vida gives us a little bit of board presence going into their turn, where they might want to try and clear it. It's just like a slightly annoying thing that's lingering there. So what they do is they play out the Unicorn, and then use the Unicorn Spear to clear it, which I think is kind of a waste, dealing 4 damage to a 2 health minion that's not really that dangerous. Because like, the Vida's effect's good, but I'm never going to use it at this point, so it doesn't matter. So we just play out Trill, and we take the option to evolve it for free, and get the 2/2 on board. And then we trade into the 1/3 here as well. So we're keeping board control, which is, this deck's really good at keeping board control, because you get things like Hinacar and Vida and Jafnar, which let you control the board really well. Medusa is quite good at it as well. So it does it again, gets another Unicorn, another Spear. So what we do here is we play out another Trill, because why not? We get the evolve again for free, trade and push 2 damage to the face. You always gotta take evolve. So as you can see, Succubus is costing less and less already. Succubus is costing 7, which means we can play it any turn from now on, which is really nice. So this turn they've got the Zoe. Zoe's a super good card. Angelic Smite, I think that's kind of a waste there as well. You could probably just evolve the Zoe and to trade in the Zoe dies, I suppose. But Angelic Smite in a 5/5 isn't really the best play, I don't think. But yeah, so Zoe gets to trade there, so there's 7, we just decide to Jafnar and to Medusa. We could have traded this in here, could have traded in and opened up the board, but we decided to push more damage and lose one of the snakes, trade off a 1/1, keep the 2/2, get rid of the 1/1 sort of thing. Because Medusa does summon 3 snakes, so we get these 3 evolution here, another evolution here, and then both the effects go into this serpent here. Gets out the egg. This card's really good. I don't run it personally in my Heavencraft deck, I don't have any of them, but it is a really good card. It's really good for board clear. What he does here is he trades this, and he trades into this as well. So I have to find a way to remove this, but luckily enough, I have an Olivia. I tried to play the Olivia out here because I checked how many evolutions I had, and I just see it push me back up to 6. And I can play out the Serpent. So I've just spent effectively 13 mana with 1 left over. Evolve the Destructive Succubus and get the trades, and then push 3 damage to face. So Olivia's super good late game with stuff like this. If you have a good hand where you can evolve quite a lot, she gets really well. Really good. Gives you a lot of value as well, which is nice. The Trusted Succubus might be my favourite card in the game. I played it a lot when I was playing the Vengeance Bloodcraft as well. I really like Bloodcraft, I think Bloodcraft's super fun to play. Might make the mono deck at some point. And so this just starts buffing its board up standard. Kind of expect that. So we just Succubus away again. 10 mana Succubus this time. And this trades in here with the Clash, it gets the 2 damage, and we push 8 damage to face. So they have to deal with this massive board. Like double Succubus board. Just to survive. So what he does, he's got Lamonia, evolve it for free, which is really nice. It's a really good card. It's really good in that deck. Secondary win condition, super good. And it uses the Falcon to give this Bane and Rush. So that means that the Falcon can take out the 8/8 and the Lamonia takes out the 6/6. But as you can see by looking at my hand, I still have lethal, so enough on this guy could have done a stop it. The destructive Succubus just comes in, deals 3 to everything again, and Jafar just punches in the face for lethal. But yeah guys, that'll be the highlight. Just to show you the end, hit him for free and Succubus. So that's the highlight guys. If you guys enjoyed, remember you can like and subscribe, leave a comment on different videos you'd like to see, different decks, stuff like that, ways to improve my videos, and give me a follow on Twitter and Twitch, and the links down below. But that'll be it for the video guys, thanks for watching, bye.